Hi YouTube, it's Amy. I promised you guys the other day that I would give you an update. We were supposed to hear whether or not we were gonna get baby that was referencing as Baby L. Um, we did get an answer today, and so it looks like we are not getting him. Very, very hard. Um, a little harder last week when it had all happened. I think part of me, waiting an entire week, um, I almost pretty much in my mind knew he wasn't going to be coming here with us. So, I just, prepared myself for that, my mind, and, just prepared our family for that, that placement wasn't meant to be and it wasn't going to work out. With that said, I'm definitely going through a lot of emotions right now. Doing some soul searching. We do have another son who's currently in foster care, but he is foster to adopt. So we are working on that. And I'm almost thinking that, part of me is, I'm not, we've been doing this for 4 years. If you've watched one of my videos, it kind of gives you a little history of, what has happened these couple years. When we decided to be foster adoptive parents, we were on our journey of, trying to have our own children. It came to a halt in 2015. I learned that I had endometrial cancer. Ended up having to have a full hysterectomy at the age of 28. At that point, we were still trying to adopt, our first son that came to us as a foster placement. He had just turned 13. So a lot of soul searching with that. I still struggle with that. And I'm not sure if, us not getting this placement or, in the 4 years we've been fostering, we seem to only get placement calls for children 12 and up. So I think, maybe in our current state, we live in Virginia, there's not a high need or high demand for foster or adoptive parents for infants or toddlers or even young school agers. It seems that every time we've got a placement call, we've had one for 2 of them for 12-year-olds. We've had two 16-year-old calls. We did have a placement call for a 17, so, it's hard, and you start kind of losing hope, especially for 4 years when you've had a furnished nursery and no one to sleep in that nursery. So I think I'm going to take this weekend. I definitely have a lot of work stuff going on, and kind of do some, I really want to kind of take this time and, really do some soul searching and, decide whether it's something where we just focus on adopting this son and, closing with the agency we're with, or, finishing with this son and that be it. I hope this video is not discouraging, to others who are looking to, go the foster to adopt journey. My story is a lot different, and some of the stuff that I've been through while on this journey is still very raw. I think now it's just gotten to where I think, the hubby and I need to really sit down and make some really important decisions. Part of me just wants to, just go ahead and save up all the money we can and just go with a company that straight up infant adoption, so that is something we we have talked about. Actually, we even set up a GoFundMe page that we thought would be something good to do to help with some of the expenses to for adoption. But with that said, I just wanted to and I felt like I owed the people that watch this channel an answer to whether the baby was coming or not. Like I said, I think this was definitely an eye-opener, and I'm really going to figure out if this is something that I should continue with, or maybe it's just God's way of saying it's not meant to be, and move on. So with that said, I just want to tell everybody to continue to do what you're doing and help the children you can and love them, and definitely God bless. Have a great evening. Bye.